Welcome back to ID Labs. In this episode, I am going to cover the TR-Rack from Korg. It's a Trinity in a box, which I know next to nothing about. So when I got it, I knew it was dead, but I didn't know what was wrong with it. And when I opened the case, as you'll see here, no power supply. The entire board was gone. So thankfully, I found the schematics online and was able to figure out that it just needs plus 15, minus 15, and plus 5 volts. Now, the one gotcha here is I don't know what kind of amperage it actually requires. So I had to just take a guess that the board I ordered had enough oomph to run the sound module. And it appears it does. So I looked at the pinouts for the new power board, and it shows all the different connectors. I didn't order a Molex. I may eventually, if I don't just sell this the way it is, I'll order a Molex connector so it can be removed. But since the old boards are almost near impossible to find, for now I just soldered things right onto the pinouts. It was almost a 1-for-1, but I needed to connect 2 of the cables to the same ground, and they were also too short to reach the new board because it was not in the same place. I made 4 little legs for it to connect it to the existing posts, and then it was sitting too high, so I had to kind of bend it down. But it is still floating, which means there's airflow underneath it, which is great. And there is still the plastic. There's still a plastic insert underneath it to keep it from touching metal if it does get pushed all the way down. It does clear the top of the case, so it's not touching the top of the case. I was a little worried about that. So then I wired it up, fired it up, and it sounded phenomenal in the headphones. And then I finally double-checked the outputs and realized that the left output was dead or had a short in it. It would come and go. So I ordered a new jack for that and put that one in. And as you can see, I've got it here on the camera, and I've got it connected, so we should... This is a split, so... So this is it's got a whole bunch of banks and a whole bunch of categories and singles and combis. Right now I've got the combis. And so you just hit +1 to go literally up 1. But it's got loads of great sounds, and it works pretty well with the controller I've got, which is an older M-Audio Keystation 88. You can tell there's effects in there. I didn't think about putting a camera on my hands. Sorry about that. I haven't even messed to see if you can modify if there's an arpeggiator in here. So this isn't really a great demo. There was a bam, and I don't know how I did that. There it is. Oh, it's a high velocity. All right. Oh, and then there's a flute at the top. I'm kind of doing this one-handed. I've got kind of a crazy rig. I haven't really built up my studio yet. I think a lot of these are pretty familiar sounds. This is vibrating my headphones. Seriously though, if you've got a controller and you don't want to have to set up a laptop every time, just pop this thing on top of your keyboard, plug in the MIDI, and you're good to go. I am not an organ player, or I would do a really cool riff, but yeah. Jam your butt off. It's just crazy. Yeah, drums and special effects. So you can see the category change at the bottom. This is hurting my arm. Yeah, anytime it says split, you can tell it's split across the board. Dragon's World. So then, oh. Just MIDI piano. Hello, Seinfeld. So, let me jump around though. There is a category function. You can tap through. Yeah, you can jump through just the sounds in that category. So it's skipping all the ones that aren't. So then I think if I do page, it changes category. Yep, ethnic, organ, complex. Then I can, yeah, stay in complex. Ooh, that's obnoxious. Oh. Let's jump categories. Drums. There's pads in here somewhere. Oh, they got guitars. I'm not good at playing guitar on a keyboard. Orchestral, strings, synth. Oh, they got breathy and airy. There we go. So now if I jump category, it stays in there. Yeah. Heavenly Voices. There's just loads of stuff in here. I'm not even going to be able to cover all of it. There's electric guitars and just, yeah. Let's see. Pad and lead. Oh. Oh. So let's get the pad in the bottom and this obnoxious electric guitar on the top. I didn't realize this would hurt my arm so much. Let's see, hang on. So we jumped through the categories. There's also just program. It's just the single sounds. And then you could just go through them one at a time all the way through. And there are a lot. I think it's 4 banks of 99. Let's see. Oh no, it actually goes higher. So it's 4 banks of 100 and something. Wait, was that a... Oh, it's not keeping up with me. I thought I saw the name of a Roland. That's funny. Staccato. Yeah, we're up at 109. Let's see if it goes to 127. Yep, and then it goes to B, C, D. I'm not sure if there's a way to jump banks. Yeah. So you've got all the single sounds, all the combi sounds, and I'm sure there's even more with effects and editing I haven't even gotten into, but I'm not really going to cover that in this. But it's a sweet little box. Yeah, I don't really have anything negative to say about it. It's pretty cool. I'm enjoying playing around with it. I'm not sure what else to say. Like I said, if you're looking for a... Obviously, the sounds are a little dated on this, but if you're in a cover band or you're digging that 90s sound, you want some fat pads or the punchy piano for... there's a lot of stuff in here that would work good for worship. Just marry it up with a controller or layer it with your standard, if you got a Nord, you could plug this in with MIDI and layer it. Or hook it to something that's got drum pads and play the drum sounds. Anyway, that's all I got for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Click that subscribe button and come back for more stuff. I've got more keyboards. I even picked up a Farfisa organ I'm going to work on at some point. Still got the DX7. Still haven't got it making sound, but we will get there. So thanks for watching and come back for more. See you next time.